Cat is in phenomenal shape right now. He came into training camp at 240. I think, he has the right pieces in D'Angelo Russell and Anthony Edwards. We talk about Anthony Edwards. We talk about a guy that last year had 40 points on multiple occasions. I mean, dropping them spicy, teriyaki style, however you want it. He's a generational talent.
What's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another episode of Self Check and watching another video.
I'm T, man. What's good with you?
I got T with me. Yeah, we can start it. All right, man, let's go ahead and jump into this one, man. All right, so let's talk about the Timberwolves, right? So they looking pretty impressive in preseason, right? But then again, this is preseason. Some teams take it a little bit serious, like the better teams who know they kind of going to make the playoffs and stuff like that. All they care about is health.
Right.
Some of these younger teams who kind of like trying to get there, they kind of got to take this a little bit serious. What they got right now, right? You got Cat, you got D'Lo, and bringing in P. Bev. Like I like them adding in P. Bev, just like how I said, like with the Kings, right? How they added in Tristan Thompson, and like he kind of know what winning looks like, and they trying to win and kind of get to the playoffs. And P. Bev, he know what the playoffs look like, being with the Clippers and stuff like that. He know what a good winning team looks like. I like that. And then you got
no calls, so don't complain about nothing. If you get bloody nose, get the back.
Malik Beasley. You got you like some good 20 points coming off the bench, or if you need them to start, depending on who you playing.
Right.
So you kind of got some stuff, but then again, you in the West.
Right.
So I guess really what we want to talk about is is these young Wolves, are they ready to kind of hunt and run with some of these teams in the West? And they kind of make it to that play-in, or it's like, you know what I'm saying, like what we got going on here. To me, I feel like they three main players, they got something to prove. D'Lo, it feel like it wasn't too long ago, D'Lo was on the Nets and kind of got them boys to the playoffs, but ever since then, he kind of got traded to the Warriors. Injuries, we ain't really been seeing him as much.
Right.
And then when you look at some of the list of the best point guards,
right,
you don't really see D'Lo top 10. You might not even see him top 15 sometimes. So I feel like D'Lo kind of got to stay healthy and kind of show people like, hey, bro, I'm still that dude from Brooklyn. Like, don't get it twisted.
Right.
When you look at some list of the best centers,
right,
you might not even see Cat in the top 5.
Right.
You might see Rudy above him, Bam above him, which I don't really have a problem with, but I feel like it got to be an argument for Cat. Because Cat put up 25, 11, and 5 and almost shy at a 40, 50, 90. It's only been 13 almost. But for a big man, that's really impressive. And then Ant, I feel like Ant want to show like, hey, bro, I was supposed to win that Rookie of the Year. LaMelo, yeah, you know what I'm saying? LaMelo got like the flashiness, the sexy game and all that, but he missed a lot of games. And
right,
them games he missed, Ant was cutting up.
right.
So I feel like they all kind of got something to prove. What's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts, I mean, I think that they could be a play-in team. I don't think they're going to be a playoff team like you said earlier.
No.
Because it's the West. I mean, bro, it's so much in the West and they are young. But I wouldn't count them out. Because last year at the beginning of the season, you seen at the beginning of the year, certain teams weren't playing as well. So if they could get a head start, like Utah, we know every year Utah gonna make the playoffs, but we know every year they gonna get bounced. If they could get a head start on winning games, I feel like teams like this, if they can get a head start on winning games earlier, or like the easier part of their schedule, if they're winning those games, then it won't be so hard to at the end of the season when teams start, after All-Star break, they get in rhythm, all that won't be so bad for them. So if they can get a head start on the season, I think they can be great. If Cat, D'Lo, and everybody stay healthy, no COVID stuff going on. Like you said earlier in the vid, Malik coming off the bench, he's a 20-point per game person. Like you said, if they don't start him, you got that. Patrick Beverley, he brings, I feel like players like him, he is like a PJ Tucker to me. Like he brings that energy and meanness. Like, bro, I'll give you a bucket and I'm gonna talk crazy to you when I do it. Like I said, I think they could be a play-in team, but a playoff team, I don't know. Depending on how they start their season.
Now it's only the top 6 are safe, and then now that we got this play-in, 7 through 8 are in the tournament.
Right.
So it's like, okay, I don't see them as a playoff team. They would have to play out of their fucking minds the entire season.
Yeah.
But do I think they can be 7, 8, 9, 10? They should be able to, because if you look, we don't know if Kawhi's gonna be there.
Right.
So you might be able to get a dub or 2 against the Clippers.
Right.
We don't know what's going on with Jamal. When is Jamal gonna come back? You might be able to get a dub off the Nuggets.
Right.
So the West is not as tough because some of these key stars are missing on these key teams. So when you go up against those teams now, you might have a better chance. If Jamal is healthy, it's gonna be tough to beat them dudes.
Right.
So while healthy with PG in it, it's gonna be tough to beat them. But now that since they not there, you gotta capitalize on them and try to snatch them dubs up.
Right, I agree with that. Like I said, they need a good head start. They need a good burst of energy. I feel like if they can get that Cat going crazy, D'Lo healthy, doing his thing, and playing even better than he was last year, because after like half the season, he start to progressively get better. He go into the season same way, getting better every game. I feel like it'd be hard to beat them boys, but I just feel like they need that burst. They need that burst. At some part of the season, before it's too late, they need to go on the winning streak.
So what player on the Timberwolves do you think kind of has to be like their best self in order for them to kind of get D'Lo? I was about to say the same thing.
Because if D'Lo going like Brooklyn D'Lo, players that we only know, well, I'm gonna speak for me, only know like 6 players on their team. So like if he getting all these other players in and he doing his thing, it's trouble. He can get himself going and get back to that Brooklyn D'Lo, bro, it's going to be trouble.
Then they should most definitely make that play in, no question. Hey man, I ain't really got nothing else to add because you stole my pick. I was about to say the same. Like if D'Lo can kind of be his best self, kind of get back to how he was in Brooklyn and keep progressing, Cat do his thing, kind of be like somewhat of an all-star. I don't know if he gonna make the all-star team, but if he plays like an all-star, because he putting up all-star numbers, they should be all good and ready to go.
I believe it.
I mean, we gonna call it a wrap on this one, man. Hey, man, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, man. It really helps the channel out, man. We're trying to just keep growing and growing and growing and growing. All of y'all who have been subscribing, we appreciate that. We appreciate you.
Sure.
I'm E.
I'm T, man.
I got T with me. We appreciate you rocking out with us, and we gonna catch you on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.